Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. How are you guys all doing? How's your break?
We're going well.
Doing all right. Good rest.
Good. So, the plan. Oh, the plan. Halfling, what are you going to do?
Halfling needs to go by the store and pick up the other flag because the halfling needs to buy some dinner robes unless I know where our paladin's dinner robes are at.
Paladin, do you have dinner robes?
No.
All right. You're going to need to pick up some dinner robes that'll fit your paladin friend.
Yes. That's stop one, is to store to pick up some robes for paladin.
Okay. How much do you want to spend on the paladin's dinner robes? And I'm also going to need a charisma check from you to properly size the paladin from memory. It's close.
It's not going to be great, but it's close. And then how much do I want to spend or how much am I going to? Because those are two different things.
How much will you spend on the paladin?
We will spend, God, I hate this so much, 500 gold on the paladin's robes, right?
Holy shit, 500 gold?
Because 2,000 are embroidered.
That's $50,000. You're going to spend
2,000 is nice robes, right? Am I reading this right?
That's copper.
Oh, that copper? Wait.
That's in copper.
I'm sorry, not gold.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain was mathing. See, like I said, charisma is on the halfling, not on me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna spend 5,000 copper on some nice threads for the paladin.
I was gonna. Well, how much are normal
5 gold
robes? Are 2,000, right?
Hold on. Let me look up my economics guide.
I was gonna
Clothing.
I got distracted.
Clothing.
Yeah, awesome.
Embroidered robes are $2,000.
Yeah, so I'll spend 500 copper then. That's perfect.
500?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not super nice, but they're not like the bottom of the barrel. They'll be okay.
Right. It's the price of a good toga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So you get him some nicer looking clothes that he can wear, and you can head back to the keep.
Can I
and
get
unfortunately,
so it looks like I just bought them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, when you arrive, there's only seating at the dinner table for the paladin. There's no extra room for you to sit at dinner, but the Baroness graciously says you can eat with the rest of the servants in the servant dining hall.
Okay. Before I get back there, though, can I grab the flag off of the
church?
The church.
No, it has already been taken down by armed militiamen. They have taken the flag from the church. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But I thought we controlled church. How did they take down our flag?
Doesn't matter. It's fine. And then we can head back then if they've taken it down.
They have taken it down. Those dastardly armed guards oppressing the people.
They captured the flag when we weren't playing.
They broke the sanctity of the flag game. Who could have seen this coming?
All right. You head back. You can get the robes to the paladin. You can eat supper with the servants in the servant hall. The servants are eating roast pheasant with potato wedges and dumplings.
Delicious.
Yeah.
When I hand the robes over, so that when we make a little transition, I'd like to say, I'm sorry, Sir Paladin. Unfortunately, when I came back to get your robes, someone had spilled wine all over them. These were the best replacements I could get you in town at such short notice. It also ruined the peasant's flag, so maybe you could delay the queen a little bit, so that we could have a couple extra days. Maybe you could explain this poor gaff. Just blame it on me. She already thinks I'm a fool.
Well, we don't. What is the rush here? Like, we could just say we don't have it yet.
Well, I think blaming me would make more sense to her. If we don't have it, we look incompetent. If I'm just blamed, only I look incompetent.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, sure. Yeah, sure.
That way we can get the time we need, and it explains your robes and their condition. And
yeah, I mean, it's only a couple days, right? I don't think this is a big deal, right? This is
exactly
a couple day delay. Sure.
Yeah. Perfect.
And I'll go to my servant's dinner. All the better. And I will finish doing all the math on my character sheet.
Yeah.
We have dinner at Shenanigans. It is more steak.
Yep. Steak on steak on steak with potatoes and more potatoes and more potatoes. And peas. Roasted peas.
Thank you, Borscht. It is good.
Now, Borscht, he serves his peas in sort of like a big bowl with a knife that sits in the bowl, and then like a little cup of honey next to it. And as you get brought it, you're told that you must put the knife in the honey and spread the honey on the knife, and then put the peas on the knife on the honey, and then eat them that way. And that's how these peas are meant to be eaten. Don't you know?
No,
You eat your peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes the peas taste funny, but it keeps them on the knife.
Why not spoon?
No, I eat my peas with honey.
Chopsticks.
I'm gonna grab the honey jar and start licking the honey out of it.
No! You put the honey on the knife and then put the knife in the bowl.
I start eating the peas. We eat peas and honey at the same time.
We eat your food.
Borscht shakes his head and returns back to the kitchen, depressed that no one else knows his nursery rhymes. Have you guys never heard that one?
Nah.
No?
I don't have that one here.
I don't know anything. No musical theory or what we're referencing in this episode.
It's all right. It's okay. This is how we get cultured.
Yeah.
Well,
I was raised on memes, Neal. Fresh.
I'm Australian. I don't have this peas and honey thing.
It is an old nursery rhyme, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a thing. Okay, I'm not crazy. It's totally a thing.
Well, we ate peas and honey at the same time. I don't know why he's upset.
This poem was recited on February 2nd in 1944 on the broadcast of the radio program It Pays to Be Ignorant. Wow.
1944. That's not an old nursery rhyme.
That's an old nursery rhyme. 1944. That's before any of us were born.
Nursery rhymes have
I
to
don't
be
know.
at
No,
least
let's find out.
100 years old to be old.
Okay, well, it was
How old is Neal today?
recited on radio in 1944 by it was written anonymous. No one knows who it was written by. It could be much, much older than that. I'm just saying that's like the first documented.
Neal's only
case
28.
of it.
Yeah, you're only 28 today, Neal, so you weren't
Happy
born before that
birthday,
one.
Neal.
That's fine.
Happy 28.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy
thank
birthday.
you.
Yeah. Well, on with the show.
Guys, you guys don't know how to eat your peas with honey. It's driving me crazy. All right, it's fine.
You're trying to get an ogre to eat it.
I mean, peas by themselves are, let's be real, that's one of the worst things to eat. Peas need to be mixed into things. They're not good to
They're
like.
amazing.
To eat by themselves, though, is so hard. There's not a good way to do it.
I only eat them by themselves. I hate it when they're mixed with other stuff. It ruins the other stuff.
Wow.
Wow, I don't know about that.
Some interesting pea philosophy here. Anyone else have anything to weigh in on about how to eat peas?
How about we just keep going with the mission so we don't run out of time, like last time?
I want to hear what Brian has to say about peas, though.
I don't know. I think that you should just have a different vegetable, just and pretend it's peas, and then that's
Just get rid of peas altogether?
Yeah, and then it's just better. Yeah.
Wow, Matt?
Well, my thoughts about peas are controversial. So I'd rather keep them to myself.
You're gonna bait us like that and then just leave it?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
What a master, man. What a master.
I respect your privacy. Let's keep going. So the day passes, the night passes, the next day comes. Today is the day whose night you need to raise the flag on, because the next morning is when the peasants will see the flag above the Baroness's house.
But isn't we above the Baroness's house, technically?
What do you guys want to do today? Do you have anything you want to do? Or you just want to skip to the flag raising?
Yeah, just raise the flag.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I guess I want to tell the Baroness about my about the ogre who is a member of the circus here. So he is here to entertain the crowds.
Oh, lovely. An ogre. How wonderful.
Tell them I can juggle.
Yeah, he can juggle because he has 2 heads.
Mm-hmm. He has a two-headed ogre.
2-headed ogre, yeah.
Oh my.
So he's twice as good at juggling as a normal ogre.
Are you sure that's how it works? I
really
thought maybe a two-headed ogre might be twice as good at, reciting poetry or something. But juggling? Wouldn't that be a 4-armed ogre that would be good at juggling?
They're rather magnificent. There's something that is beyond words. When you see them, you'll truly be amazed.
He also has 3 eyes. I guess 2 on one head and 1 on another. So I don't know if that's better or worse for juggling.
Okay. Lovely.
So the only thing I want to do during the day is I want to go pretend like I'm chasing butterflies around the keep for a while, and I want to go run around the outside and do a circle and find the best place to hide.
And I'm going to go to Matt and Tack and tell him to learn some tricks. Right? Like you guys are.
I'll juggle.
Why do we have to pretend to be in circus?
We'll juggle various things in front of you.
All right. We do not have a juggling proficiency.
We do.
Excellent. You do?
Yeah,
It's juggling, not. Yeah, you're right. It was juggling. I just typoed it.
Oh, you changed it to tumbling.
I see tumbling, spellcraft, and literacy. I don't see juggling on your character
He
sheet.
told me verbally juggling, and I wrote the wrong one down.
Okay, what about magic?
Why we have
what about magic juggling?
Well, we do have juggling. That was my mistake. I wrote it down wrong.
Okay.
I believe Mataki. I don't think he would just
Tumbling makes no sense. We can't even have it because tumbling's for rogues anyway. We wouldn't be able to have tumbling.
Excellent. Alrighty then. So, give me a juggling check, ogres, with 2 heads, where each person controls a different arm. I think if you guys both if you want to juggle with both arms, you each need to make a separate juggling check in order to do it. But if you want to just juggle with one arm, then only one of you needs to make a juggling check, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we all individually juggle different balls?
So each arm juggles balls separately? Yeah. That's fine. We can do that.
Okay.
All right, I've got to change the stat because the keys
and
on.
then let's mix it up sometimes.
So if you can both pass a juggling check, then you can juggle. You can do all the juggling. You can juggle one-handed, two-handed, and you can do them back and forth. It'd be great.
All right, okay.
Awesome.
What is dexterity -1?
Great. And McTacky, give me a. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Well,
the balls go up and they fall on your head and they fall to the ground.
Test run.
Yeah, well, you crit failed, mate.
I think this is actually part of the act, though. I think this is more of a comedy juggling routine.
Oh, clever. Okay, I can get behind that. Yeah. So the day passes while you guys practice juggling. The halfling roams around the keep. The guards sort of one guard patrols the wall as you walk around it because they saw you yesterday, so you're sort of allowed to be here. Maybe they guess, but you're also walking around the keep and they're a little confused. So someone walks with you.
And stuff carefree. We're just running around.
Sure. So you don't mind if the guard follows you around, looking at you, being like, "What the fuck is it? Is he chasing bugs?"
And then I'm looking in holes and stuff for the bugs, and I'm looking around and seeing where the big holes are, the little holes are, the good little nooks and crannies. I'm just looking around.
But that's the cover. The actual plan is to
really find a great place to hide. If something goes wrong, I want to know the best place I can duck near the castle and lose some guards if this happens to somehow not go well.
If you can hop the wall of the castle, which is the keep, which is maybe 15 feet high, then you're golden. Like once you hop over, it's only 20 or 30 feet to the forest's edge. And then there's just like an overabundance of good hiding spots all around the keep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
But
lots
there's
of
nowhere
good
that's
spots.
like spectacular. That's just over and above everything else.
I think there are so many good hiding spots that they all become excellent because every spot is so good, right? Like there's,
Gotcha.
you know what I
There's
mean?
just-
Does it make sense?
It's just so good. It's just everywhere. It's whatever. I
Yeah,
want.
it's huge. It's open forest with lots of bushes and lots of everything's big rocks, gullies, varied terrain. You could hide anywhere. It's
Perfect.
good.
Just wanted to make sure before I ran off into the middle of the open field with no cover. Just was.
Yeah. The only spot that's not good is the like straight exit from the gates because that's the road.
Right,
Don't hide in the middle of the road. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I'm good to go then.
Because the layout of the town's changed again, so don't worry.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it used to be across the road from Joey's, but now it's like way out of town.
I was never across the way from Joey's.
Yeah, because that was how we first met the Baroness. Her husband was philandering with someone Joey's.
Yeah. But the keep was
And
never
it
across
was
from
like,
Joey's.
You could see it from Joey's.
You could see the house from Joey's, but not the Baroness's keep. Not the keep. You could never see the keep from Joey's.
Yeah.
Joey's is an
And the
underground bar.
And the prison was next door to the Baroness's keep.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The royal prison was next the dungeons.
Well, yeah, the dungeons might be next to
That's what I meant. Yeah,
but not the
dungeons
keep. The dungeons aren't in the keep. The dungeons are in town.
next door, next to the land. The land right next to the keep. The keep's outside the estate, right next to it was the dungeon.
No, I reject your hypothesis.
How about I get you a clip?
I reject it. And it's a deep fake if you can give me a clip. That's how I'm going to hold on to it.
All right, let's see. Shenanigans, what I know.
All right.
Oh god.
So, the rest of the day passes. The evening arrives. It's time for the party to enact their plan.
Episode 108.
We've got our juggling balls.
The balls are ready to be juggled.
Juggle.
I'll go pick up the flag that morning, I guess, from Dirty Old Man.
Dirty old. I guess that's technically an accurate description, but
He's been
usually
calling me
the
mean names, though. You know what? He's Dirty Old Man.
you are not wrong. It has a certain connotation, but it's fine. It's fine.
Absolutely, it should. He's a dirty old man. He's called me mean names.
All right. He brings you the flag.
Okay.
It is pretty good. It's got a pitchfork on it, and that's about it.
Well, it'll be up in the morning.
All right. And what are you guys going to do? Who's going to do it? Who's going to sneak into the castle? I guess you don't need to sneak in, right? You're just going to give the flag to the Baroness, and she's going to raise it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna show up to the guards, give him a little wave, and go in with my pallet. Oh, I guess is he staying in the keep or is he
No,
staying?
I'm leaving. I'm going back to my circus friends to go over the.
So then I'll just go and meet up with the paladin. I'm not going anywhere without him. He's my
All right.
saving grace.
The halfling and the paladin go to the keep to deliver the flag to the Baroness so it can be raised in the morning. Is there anything special you want to say or do while you're there, or just deliver it and be done with it?
Yep, that'll be it.
Cool. All right. You give it to her. She takes it from you. She instructs her guards to raise it under her flag in the morning. The peasants and the dirty old peasant leader, have gathered plenty of other peasants to hang out in the woods that night and observe the flag raising in the morning. And where are you guys going to be come morning?
I'll be in Shenanigans, maybe?
I'm hanging out behind the paladin because if they're gonna hurt the lawful paladin, then I'm in a good spot.
But wait, you gotta
We're not gonna be there.
your juggling act.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh, okay, we'll be there to juggle then, all right?
Yeah.
Where are you going to be?
Where
Where is there?
Where are you guys going to be?
Yeah.
Probably near the castle. I want to be
Yeah.
setting up the show. If we gotta like, okay, can I buy like some festive stuff? I don't know what festive stuff would even be like, because they don't have
Yeah,
Are
you can buy.
making a circus?
Like balloons. I don't know.
You can buy some pig's bladders and fill them up with air if you'd like.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh.
Yeah, we don't really have latex or plastic technology or even rubber technology, but pig intestines and bladders.
Yep.
Those are the balloons of the day.
I've
So
narrowed it down to Shenanigans episode 45, part 2. I can't listen to it, but it's enough.
Sure it is, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
It's a deep fake. You're just processing right now. We've already been over.
All right. I give you a timestamp.
Alrighty then. The
I'll be helping
party.
the paladin for sure. I'll just, if he needs help doing stuff, I'll just pretend like I'm his little assistant. That's been the cover so far, and I'm gonna keep it up.
You can keep it up. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Morning comes. Dawn arises. The ogres are where?
The ogre is with them. Yeah.
Who's them?
We're all together. All of the
Yeah.
farm.
The party is all together outside the walls in the forest with some of the peasants.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. I guess you're also with the dirty old man and his crew of peasants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. You guys watch as the sun comes up. The morning horn blares to wake up the estate, and a flag comes up, and it's the Baroness's flag, and right behind it is your flag, and a gasp comes out from the assembled peasantry. You can hear them whispering back and forth. The lead peasant, the lead dirty old peasant, who's been giving you guys a funny look this entire time because you're standing next to him and he thought you'd be raising the flag, but like he's not going to question you because you're professionals and you know what you're doing, turns to you after the two flags goes up and goes, "What sort of devious trick have you pulled? All you've done is make the people feel like they belong under the Baroness. Look about." And sure enough, he gestures to the side, and all the peasants are hanging their heads in shame. They're kind of dropping their pitchforks to the ground, like just letting them lower. You can overhear the mumblings go, "Well, you know, I guess we are second-class citizens. It makes sense. It's just our lot in life. Maybe we should just go home. God, now I gotta work the fields, and I was up all night. It's gonna be such a terrible day of work. This whole revolution stuff really isn't worth it, is it?" And the lead dirty old man,
coming to town.
the lead dirty old man looks at you guys and goes, "You know what? I know who you are. You're government plants. You're here to destroy our revolution, aren't you? You're just here to mess everything up."
You
know what?
Sir, you get what you pay for.
And
There's only one thing to do to rebellious government agents. And
We are
he
government
draws
agents.
his pitchfork.
Take it away.
Juggle!
He draws his pitchfork, and the other 20 leadership peasants draw their pitchforks, and they descend on you. They attack.
Juggling doesn't go well.
I'm going to set up a battle map real quickly, and that is the wrong button. And then we are going to have the peasants attack you because you have betrayed everything that they stood for, and they pinned all their hopes on you, and it didn't go well. And now they want to murder you in revenge. Seems reasonable enough to me. Do you guys? Oh, my god, there's so many
have
of
to do
you.
this gold conversion. Otherwise, I'm going to be super encumbered.
Tacky, Grimelda, Sir Walker, and where do I have a peasant token? No, I need a person with a pitchfork. I don't think I have any pitchfork wielding peasants. God, that's terrible.
Or,
Do I have just pitchforks?
animate pitchforks.
Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of pitchforks. We're gonna say that the keep is off screen to the right. At the very edge of where the map is like an open field that runs for 30 feet to the castle wall. So why don't you guys arrange yourselves how you would be standing next to each other. Let me make sure you're all one token in size, except for the dude who's 2 tokens in size.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
lost
need to add a peasant.
Yeah, I made sure TACMAC
character
was
sheet.
to the right size earlier.
Oh, here we go.
And we need peasant hit dice. Excellent. And we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dirty old peasants.
They
No,
just look like
actually,
pitchforks.
they are just pitchforks.
You didn't want to put a person icon underneath the pitchfork? Just
Too much work. I want one icon. And this is gonna do it. Oh, god damn it. This fucking...
maybe you could just look up farmer and I see if there's a free farmer icon.
You know what? You know what, McTacky? I'm gonna do it
What's
the way
up?
I want to do it.
Okay, fair
Gonna
enough.
do it my way.
Yeah, you're the pro.
Where is this? Needs to be turned on, and this page needs to be refreshed. Okay, there we go. I need to be
Read up
able to
a
do my
little.
mass rolls.
Yeah. 2.5 hours, you
Oh.
can watch Hardcore Heroes. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, 2.5 hours from now is Hardcore Heroes with Van Helsing.
And a day. And a day.
Oh, you better fix your calendar then.
Not a day.
No, it's today according to your calendar.
Today.
What?
It's
I thought it was tomorrow. Yeah.
No. Oh, it didn't get set to. It got set to an all-day event.
Oh, okay, tomorrow.
How did? Yeah, that was weird. All right, there we go.
All out McTacky.
I'm glad I've spotted that because I thought it was going to be today.
No. And that's weird that it showed up as in 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, because I think Nealbot is on Central. How did that work? Because it was set as an all-day event for Sunday, but Sunday doesn't start for another 8.5 hours. But I guess maybe if you're in the UK, it's 6.5 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know. Nealbot is on a weird time zone.
So it's a 24-hour Van Helsing marathon, so he can catch up to Malachi.
That's not
Ready?
happening at all.
Okay, it's not happening. But I might put it on the wiki.
God damn, I fucking hit the wrong buttons. I keep pushing the wrong damn button. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this battle started, but each time I go to change something, I keep clicking like a bookmark instead. And I gotta like reload roll 20.
All right.
It's a
Is it
little
like a Weird
complicated.
Al song? Get this battle started? Is it just like a parody of Get This Party Started?
Oh, I wish. Dude, Weird Al should make battle music for D&D.
It was
I
part
would-
of our trivia. Sorry. It was parodies of Weird Al songs. You had to say what the original was. They were good.
Nice.
I forgot how funny he is. He's hilarious.
Dude, Weird Al's the man.
Okay.
Yeah, he is right. The battle music would be phenomenal.
All
Can
right.
you imagine?
So here's how it's gonna go. We're just gonna go party's turn, peasant's turn, because there's too many of them. So the party goes at 12, and the peasants go at 16. So
Well, that's probably plus 10, so that'd be a 2. But yeah.
the peasants rolled at +6, so
All right. So 2 versus 6. So yeah,
fine. Yeah.
that's all good.
The party goes first. Let's get our battle music up and running as the peasants, at least the peasant leadership, turns on you, and they're conveniently standing in a line next to you when this happens. Let's go for it.
right.
TACMAT and Co.
Okay, I charge us in. Roar! Alright, I'll do a roll to hit while my magic side's casting a spell, I assume.
Yes.
Yes.
No, spell!
Why did we do this?
What are you guys doing?
As they touch the character sheet, it drags the other one back, so they can only do it one at a time. Otherwise, they're just dragging each other back and forth.
No, my turn! Roar!
Someone make an attack roll.
Did you do it?
20 is a hit. You critical one of the peasants before you roll me double damage.
Oh dear.
$14 damage to the 6 HP peasant.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is
not.
ruined. He dies brutally, being thrown against the wall beside him.
Which spell are you casting?
I'll cast Magic Missile.
That costs 3 mana.
Okay.
Do it. Who are you magic missiling?
One of the peasants.
Well, that's not how the magic missile spell works with this class, is it?
You have to choose-
Which magic missile spell did you take? Because there's multiple.
We took evocation magic missile, so we got to choose our targets in advance. Man.
Okay.
So you got to
Okay.
say 3 to that guy or 1 to that guy or whatever.
Hold on, the evocation one requires 3 missiles that each target their own person.
Yeah. So we can target 3 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll
you do
target 3
3
people.
damage to 1 peasant. Give me another D4 plus 1.
Okay.
5 to the next one, and 4 to the one after that.
Yeah.
Which will kill the one after that.
Cool.
It dies. Sir Walker and Grimelda. It's also your turn.
Who's the leader guy? Is he? Which one is he?
The leader guy is the one with the green dot on it.
All right. I'm gonna go up and knock him out with my shield.
Shield punch.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
So I will do.
I'll update the mana.
Seven is no good.
Yes,
He
okay.
deftly deflects your shield with his pitchfork, turning it to the side.
And that's it for me.
And Grimelda.
Is this a real person?
Nope, that's not a person. Good
Okay, cool.
question.
All right. I throw my bag against the wall. Is the first thing I do.
So you can move.
Yeah. One. There's my unpack. Where's my little clicky box? There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move to here. And I throw a dart at this guy. Well, I get 3 darts, so that one. I'm just gonna go to that one, and that one.
Cool.
Just down the line.
Throw them all. 10 and 12 will hit. Roll me damage. -3 and -1. All right. The peasants go, and they are convinced of their everything. They quickly
Die instead of seeing the circus.
begin to surround the ogre. They're not too keen on fighting the paladin, though. Even peasants are like, "Hey, paladins are sort of good guys," but the paladin is attacking them. I'm going to give the peasants against the paladin a morale check to see what they're going to do here. Actually, they point at you and cry, "False prophet, traitor, trickster, liar," and they will also surround you.
And
Okay.
he's a truth seller. Say it.
All right, so ogre, you're gonna get 1 back attack, which is a 4. You're gonna get 2 flank attacks, which are 15 and 19. Ooh, what is your AC?
My normal AC 17, but just natural. We haven't got
Aha.
it's +4.
So what's your AC?
17.
Yeah, 17.
From what? How do you get 17 AC?
Well, we shouldn't. We should have natural 14.
Oh, did
How's
we
that
have
work?
natural 14?
Yeah, you're not natural 14. We got 14.
I
Yeah.
just said 17 because you said 17.
Okay. no, I realised the mistake. Yeah,
Right.
3 have been put into the shield modifier. No, Ogre's AC 6 in the book, so I made that 14.
So 14.
We have a 27.
Plus, it should be 14.
But you
plus
did
1.
ogre from the skills and powers, right?
Yeah.
So they should
Yeah.
have an AC from the skills and powers, yeah?
Yeah. That was what I said. It has a 6,
Okay.
but which inverse it. So
Ogre 15 AC according to skills and powers.
Oh, 15.
So the 17 is a hit and the 19 is 1 off from being a crit. Almost, but not quite.
yeah, it must have been. That's weird.
I think we're going to use trident damage for a pitchfork. That is only
Okay.
makes sense. So we're gonna
fair
do
enough.
each blow is 2d3. So the first blow does 1 damage, and the second the first blow does 2, and the second blow also does 2. You take 4 damage from the 2 pitchfork stabs.
Ah!
And against Sir Walker, there are 2 attacks from the front. But apparently I've dropped my d20. Nope, it's just hiding behind my cocktail. 9 and 4 from the front. From the side is a 20, and from the back is a 19.
Both will hit.
Either of them crit?
No.
No, okay. The side attack will do 3. The back attack will do 6. Ooh, hefty damage.
Oh boy.
3, so 9 damage total, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
The party's not looking very good. However, there are not very many peasants. The non-leadership peasants observe this battle going on. They're not really stoked to join one side or the other at this point, but we're gonna say that there's just like a smattering of them around watching, and they're just gonna make some circles where they sort of are. Come on, buddy. Come on, roll 20. You can do it. I believe in you. You've got the magic. Excellent. All right, let's roll initiative. Somebody roll initiative for the party. Just roll a flat d10.
There you go. 8.
Peasant rolls a 4. Peasants go first. It's a dangerous moment here. Sir Walker, the peasant in front of you, rolls a 4. The other one rolls an 18 from the front. Is that going to be a hit?
Nope, not from the front.
All right, from the side, it's a 14, and from the back is a natural 1. No good. Ogre, from in front, you get a natural 20, a 6, another natural 20 from the side, which is a 21, a 14 from the side, and a 14 from the back. So crit and crit on the ogre, and 0 hits on the other guy.
Yeah.
So the ogre's gonna take 10 damage from the first crit. Oh my god.
-2.
And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the second crit. Is that minus 10?
-1. No, the first one. Okay, the first one was minus. Well, we started at 9.
What was all the damage?
I don't know. I rolled it and announced it, but then immediately forgot it. I was hoping you guys were paying attention to record the HP damage.
The initial crit was 10. What was the last?
-1.
I don't remember what I said. Does
Okay,
anyone
so first-
remember what the damage was?
Was anybody listening?
Was anybody paying attention?
I was reading about ogres in the book because they were talking about ogres. I'm not gonna lie. I was totally spacing out. It wasn't
All
my
right.
Read that. Do that.
17 total. Okay,
17 total. Okay.
Minus
Thank you,
6.
chat.
Thank you, chat.
Sorry. I was reading about ogres, man.
Somebody was playing.
-8 with -8 now.
All right.
We didn't even get to use our bit. Oh well.
Oh god. The ogre is taken down. This is a massive rallying cry for the assembled peasant leadership. They've destroyed the ogre. They know they're gonna win. The party still has a turn. Go for it. Grimelda, Sir Walker.
I'm gonna move around behind him to the top of the cliff to put a little bit of distance in between myself, and then I'm gonna throw 3 darts at this guy right here.
Now the leader.
Do it.
All
Throw your darts at this guy because you got a back attack against this one
Yeah.
and that one. Yeah.
well, I'll throw.
Go for it.
Let's see. I click on the right thing that says combat, and I click on the thing that says attack. Ooh.
Oh.
Do either one of those crit?
The 18 will. You have a back attack on this, so the 18 will clear by 10. So that's definitely a crit. The 16
Okay.
is not.
All right. So after I hit him with that first one, can I roll my damage and see if I want to
Yes.
throw my last one at the other guy? Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. So that's 3d3. How
yes.
much? 6. Nope.
6 is close, but no cigar. That peasant had 8 hit points.
Oh.
And you crit him again. 2d3 damage to a... minus another 3. That peasant goes down. Deadsies. Sir Walker, you're at 2 hit points. The filthy, dirty peasants are surrounding you. What are you going to do about it?
All right. I'm gonna try to withdraw back to this crowd over here.
If you withdraw, there's no way in hell that ogre is going to survive. He's going to die.
Surviving.
Are you sure you want to withdraw?
I'm withdrawing. So I haven't like even really swung my sword at anybody. I just hit somebody with my shield.
That's true.
Die, man.
So
No,
You withdraw.
yeah, I'm gonna withdraw. Yeah, back to like kind of in the crowd here, if it's possible.
Sure, yeah. The crowd, as you withdraw towards them, they recognize you as a paladin. They don't necessarily agree with these other suckers over here. And they not only let you fill into their ranks, but they stand shoulder to shoulder with you, and stare down anyone that might chase after you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I do. I just I'm actually just gonna put my sword away at this point and just use kind of my shield as like a defensive movement.
Excellent. All right, we're gonna go to the next round. Somebody, Grimelda, roll a d10 for the party's initiative.
Why? Because I'm the one who might die? Is that what that was about?
That's what that's about.
Minus
9. Oh, and it's not going well. The peasants go first. And they see the paladin in and amongst the other peasants, realize they're not going to get to him. But this Grimelda traitor, this is the one who said that the plan had to be enacted the day before. This is the one that keeps trying to throw monkey wrenches in. The lead dirty old man.
I told them it needed it the day before. They would have listened, it would have worked.
The lead dirty old man is going to come for you.
Of course he is.
Yes, he is. He's going...
Chase down the halfling, of course.
Mm-hmm. And he is joined by additional peasants. Some of them stand below and can't quite reach you from down below, but they have attacks readied in case you come into attack range from below.
Can I turn to face the people on the top of the cliff if they run up at me? Okay.
Totally, cool. Yeah. All right, so
my little square.
The 2 of them are going to make attack rolls against you. We get a natural 20 and a natural 18.
Natural 18, my AC is 16, so.
So hits, but no crits.
Correct.
Okay. So you take 2 plus 3. You take 5 from the first hit. Wait, 2 brought you down?
Yeah.
You have 2 HP?
Yeah, 2.5.
We're level 1. We're all level 1.
Yeah.
And the second one hits you for 3 and 2 is 5.
Yeah, so I'm down.
You're down. I guess once you go down, the other peasants turn to face Sir Walker, shake their pitchforks at you, and will these lead peasants pass a morale check to engage you even though you're in the ranks of the other peasants? No, definitely not. They shake their pitchforks at you and leave.
Okay.
After these 2 over here start looting Grimelda, and this guy over here goes to see if Takmat has anything on him.
Oh yeah.
right,
We've got
can I-
a bunch of gold.
How far away am I from the castle?
90 feet from the castle walls.
All right. Since nobody's really can kind of stop me, I'm gonna like kind of go for the castle.
Sure. You get
Yeah.
to the castle walls, no problem.
And I yell out, "The peasants are revolting! They are revolting! Help!" So I'm gonna call for help from the guards.
The guard at the top goes, "They've always been revolting, now they're rebelling!" And pulls out a bow and takes a couple of shots at the peasant leadership. A 12 and a 6. The 6 is going to miss, but the 12 is going to hit for 6 points of damage. dropping the peasant that is looting Takmak. Actually, not quite dropping. He's only got 7. He's got 7 HP, bringing it to 1.
Okay.
He rolled
Cool,
well,
so-
didn't he?
I guess that's what I'm gonna do, and like trying to go into the. Are the peasants coming towards the castle or running away or anything? Or?
No, they flee after looting Takmak or attempting to loot Takmak. That one's gonna bolt, and after looting Grimelda, which only takes a minute, they will scatter and disappear back into Shenanigans. Now, Takmak, you're dead. You die.
Yeah, I've got -10. Yeah.
Yeah, you're super fucking dead. Grimelda, what did you get to? What was your negative HP?
5.
5? Okay. So you're at negative
3. I'm sorry. Negative 3.
You're at negative
Five
3.
total.
My hands, yeah.
5 total. Well, 2
No,
and a
it
half.
was-
I'm sorry. Because it was 2 plus 3, so I was 5 total. Because 2 took me down. Well, 2 took me to a half a point, which I'm counting as 0, which is down. And then I added the other 3 after
Right, so
that.
you're at
which took me to
-3.
5. Yeah, I'm minus 3, 5 damage total. Sorry.
Yeah, -3. Okay. So it's been 2 rounds. You're at -5 as the peasants begin to leave you alone.
I would like to point out all my gold and all my wealth and everything is in my bag, so I don't know what they got off of me.
Oh, very little, actually. They would have like found your weapons and then abandoned you because you didn't have anything on you.
So they're going to take the darts?
Nope, they're not even take the darts. They have no use for darts.
Okay, then I don't know what they're going to take off me. Maybe my thieves'
Nothing.
tools, that's the only thing. If they find those in the minute or not, that's the only thing of
They don't-
value.
They don't know what those are or how to use them. Do you have
They
any
take
jewelry?
my juggling balls.
No, they did not take your juggling balls. They have no use for them.
All my, like I said, all my stuff's in my bag because
All right.
I can't have the weight.
Great. Those peasants retreat and fall back. Sir Walker, now that the archers from the wall have added in, the peasants have scattered and fled.
Okay, so if they've kind of scattered in blood, I'm gonna go up and try to use lay on hands to heal Grimelda.
All right, you can get to Grimelda before she dies and lay on hands her, and she'll be okay.
Yes.
And I think that wraps us up for the day. The peasant rebellion. I don't quite want to say it. I want to say it was undermined and sabotaged.
By the leadership, yeah, they're horrible. They had no plans.
Yeah, and
I mean, it was always sabotage from the get-go. We just did them a favor and didn't let them get killed.
yeah, you know, I think since Sir Walker is arguably the lone survivor, I know Grimelda lived through it, but is the lone survivor. I kind of feel like Sir Walker this whole time has been siding with the nobility and has put down the peasant rebellion. You know, I feel like you've completed a quest that you gave yourself this time, Sir Walker.
And all that keep law and order steady. I'm a paladin of Garis. This law and order and justice has prevailed.
Yeah, so I'm going to give
Mission
you full mission accomplished, Sir Walker. You will get full XP for this mission. Grimelda, I kind of feel like you played both sides of this field. I kind of want to give Sir Walker
the winner. I was just trying to figure out who was ever going to win this. I was just trying to self-preservation was all we were after here.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna
I mean, that's how I was playing. If the nobles were going to come out, we were for them. If the peasants were going to come out, we're going to be for them. We just didn't know who was going to do better. Noble leadership, way more calm-headed though. Peasants,
Oh, yeah.
2 hotheads.
the peasants couldn't even get their shit together to do this right. I mean, their cause might have been just, you know, wanting to not be such an oppressed class, but they need to get their shit together.
I mean, just because you're
The
right.
human race knew what they wanted. We wouldn't need the gods. What would we even need the gods for at this point?
Right? Okay. So, what happened today?
We organised a circus to come to town.
Sure, it'll be here in a couple of weeks. It takes a while for the circus to show up, but it'll make it through town. So you got the circus to come to town, which I guess is worth some
Right.
XP.
It'll re-raise the morale of the people after it's been oppressed, so it's good. We'll bring them back up. It's
Ring
wage.
the bell.
You know?
If
You can't have the
Uh,
highs
flag in
without
the
lows.
temple,
So they're at a low now, and we're going to bring it to a high later.
How much XP do we get for making a scene in town?
I don't even know, man. This is too. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna roll a D. I'm going to roll 3D 1000, and that'll be the total XP for this session because I don't know how to calculate it. 2D 1000. 2D 1000. Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's great. So we'll divide that among our 2 survivors. And each of you can take home 923 experience.
Plus our 10%?
If you have it, you get 10%. That's right, and the peasants got bread. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do the equals. We'll just use a real calculator. I don't know why I bothered to use Roll20.
I can't believe Tagmat is dead.
I can't believe Takmat is dead either. You know, I kind of thought Takmat would be here to stay and to win everything.
Yeah. We're just
What's the paladin at level 2? XP?
2,500, I believe. I'm going to double check it though, but I think it's either that or 2,250. Does that make a difference for you? Yeah, you should have Z'd out of there, man. Also, before we finally close out for the day and everything, Matt, how many characters have you played in Shenanigans? I feel like you have a very high character death rate here.
Yeah, I played about 4.
4? Okay.
Did you do Buck and this one? What's the
I can't let Rob just
Right.
flex his ideas.
Right. 2250 for you, Brian.
Okay, good night.
So if I did my Thief Fighter, I have to split my XP?
You have to
Or
split
how's
your
that
XP. Yeah. So you get like 507 to each of your classes.
Yeah. I'm just going to give my total and divide it by 2 all the time. Can I do that for the sake of my brain? Okay.
Buck
Well, yeah,
hasn't
that's what I've done.
Yeah, Buck's still alive.
And
Okay.
And so because thieves and stuff, they don't level up early, do they?
Father Gideon didn't die either.
Thieves level early. They're fast levelers. Father Gideon didn't die?
No.
Ludovicius died.
Yeah, I died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess there just haven't been that many. I thought all of your characters had died. I guess I'm not right.
Moville's the only one of mine that's died. I've got one that's sitting in purgatory because I don't know what to do with him, and that's about it.
I just keep making characters.
Okay, well, when we go against the Bollywogs, we'll get your spell book back.
It's the way to do it. Just make characters. Your thief level's at 1500.
Yeah, so I'm not there yet. We're close.
Okay, cool. All right, everybody. This has been Shenanigans. We are done an hour early because the quest went way off the rails. So far off the rails, it was beautiful. And
since we finished early, what did you think?
Worked.
How did you think?
Yeah, what was supposed to happen?
Can you talk me through what I missed?
No,
Obviously-
I can't.
Obviously, you wanted us to symbolically hang the flag, and that would trigger something.
Also,
All right.
I will say, I remember people having conversations earlier about how paladins are way worse than fighters. You guys are totally wrong. Paladins are like the most powerful
100%.
class here.
Paladins are so strong. I mean, fighters get like specialization, and they might be mechanically more like damage dealy, but paladins have a certain level of social influence that brings their power level crazy through the roof. Yeah, paladins are OP as shit.
Yeah.
So what I thought was gonna happen, or at least my thinking into going into this, was the people want to fight the power, but people tend to be disorganized. And even if they're well-intended, like grassroots movements tend to be pulled into multiple directions. And as wonderful as they sound, they also tend to be sort of scattered. And I wanted to have a sort of scatterbrained grassroots movement that hasn't really thought of everything, even if they might be, have the right idea in mind. And then, I just wanted to make it silly and shenanigansy. So raise the flag over the Baroness's roof with a ridiculous idea that would never actually work, but might be symbolically important and might actually fuel some real change down the line, but really isn't going to accomplish the goals that people think they're going to accomplish. So, lofty-minded peasants wanting to change the world and being sort of, at the moment, ineffectual, but maybe in the long run effective.
Okay.
It was the idea. So
Could I
raise
have
the
gotten
roof.
out of the keep? That was really my only question. How did you see us escaping, or are you just gonna let
I
our brothers
just
work
thought you
and-
guys would climb the walls of the keep and raise the flag and then just climb down and run away. it seemed to me like maybe you'd have to fight a couple of guards, or like just run from guards and take some attacks of opportunity to escape them, and just take some damage but not deal any and get away. And then if we still had time left after all of that, then it would very much be the nobles moving into town to fight the peasants, and then the peasants being like, well, they're trying to kill us now. We need you to help us fight the power in the streets and actually shed blood. And then depending on how things went,
we were going full France is what was down the line, right?
I wasn't really sure. I basically just had the idea of like raising the flag over them and sticking it to the man, and that's about as far as I got, and I kind of just was gonna wing the rest of it. So that's what happened.
You play a little Mario Maker, you raise the flag, and you're like, all right, good, I got the idea. And then
yeah. Okay. There was a protest in this part of Colorado yesterday at one of the immigrant detention centers, where the protesters took down the flag of that detention center and the American flag, all the flags there, and raised their own flags. And that was the inspiration for today's session. It was scanning the morning news.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put two and two together. I probably should have.
Yep. That was it. So congratulations to our 2 surviving members of the party. You guys
we'll
done well.
Level 2 one day. Don't worry.
And condolences to Takmat. Your likes will never be known again. However, I do believe that Mick Burger is going to be coming back next time with some more two-headed ogre. It's Mac Tack's brother, Mick Burger.
How do you know about this name? I told you this.
I am surprised you went with Mac Tat instead of Mick Burger.
He vetoed it.
We full on had a conversation about Mick Burger, so I'm wondering.
Yeah, we did.
Inside information here.
No, I was just making up the next logical combination.
Yeah,
but it is.
Mastermind was like, you guys have to do Mick Burger, and Bassmaster was cracking up.
Nice.
What were you saying, Brian?
I was gonna say, so if Mac Tack and Mick Burger are siblings, what does that make Mac and Tack or Mick and Burger, right? If you're in the same, you're not really, you're the same person, are you?
They're conjoined twins.
That's the one. Conjoined twins, which are closer than regular siblings. Literally.
Well, if they're conjoined twins, are their brothers their actual twin?
No, it wasn't 2 sets of conjoined twins. Although that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I was trying to work that out too. So, are they? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know even if Mac Burger exists, but it might.
They're doublesies.
Super doublesies. All right.
Super doublesies.
All right, everybody. This has been Shenanigans. It's been great. We will see you next week for more hijinks and ridiculousness.
Arc Heroes tomorrow. You got Starfighter next week. The last episode of Rise of the Dragon Queen next week. And Cuban Knights next week.
Mm-hmm. And Dyson with Death. Yep. And of Dyson Men. Yep.
Oh, yeah, the premiere of Dyson Men.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, when is that?
That's going to be Thursday at 2 Pacific, 3 Mountain, 4 Central, 5 Eastern, I think.
Cool.
I ought to know.
Maybe.
Thursday show though, right?
It's a Thursday show, yeah.
This channel?
It'll probably be on Destiny's channel, probably. I don't know. I'll host it here wherever it is. You can find it. You'll find it. It's hard. You'll have to go out of your way to miss it, really.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Also,
cool.
Join Shield Maidens if you're a Shield Maiden on the Discord.
Yes. All right, everybody. We're out. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.